The bond you once shared with this person was more than just a relationship. It was a living, breathing force that radiated light into your life and into the lives of all who witnessed it. At one time, you both felt as though you were the very center of each other's world, surrounded by a deep chemistry that few are blessed to experience. The angels remind you today that such connections are not accidents. They are part of divine orchestration meant to shape your soul's journey. Cherish that you have known such love, because it means you have touched eternity in your own way. If this touched you, share it so others may feel the same encouragement. Those who saw you together could not ignore the radiant connection between you. Friends, acquaintances, and even strangers could sense the sincerity and depth of your bond. It was the kind of relationship that didn't just bring two people together. It inspired others to believe in what was possible. The angels question why such a rare connection was not preserved, but they also remind you that every separation holds lessons. If you understand this truth, leave a comment with a heart emoji. You were like Venus and Mars in perfect celestial harmony, two distinct forces that enhanced each other's best qualities. Together, you generated an energy that reached beyond physical presence, touching hearts and souls far and wide. It was more than romance. It was a spiritual union that transcended conventional definitions. If this reminds you of someone special, subscribe for more messages of hope. Such love is scarce in today's world, where many connections are shallow and fleeting. You had something that fused emotional, physical, and spiritual attraction into a love that could stand as a pillar of strength. It wasn't just about comfort, it was about transformation. A love that taught, healed, and lifted you both. Share this if you believe deep love still exists. Despite this incredible bond, there came a moment when life's complexities led you to part ways. It was a choice made not from lack of care, but from a mutual understanding that growth sometimes requires space. Even so, parting meant letting go of a unique connection that had power beyond your own lives. If you've ever faced such a choice, leave a comment below. Now, someone close to you, perhaps even this person, is silently struggling. They watch from a distance as you rise above past hurts, and they are inspired by your resilience. They see you overcoming what once felt impossible, and they remember the strength you showed even in private pain. Subscribe if you believe in rising stronger from trials. Even after all this time, this person holds a place in your heart. Memories come unbidden, in quiet moments, in dreams, in unexpected triggers. And with them comes the question of how such a powerful bond could simply vanish. The angels feel this question too, and they nudge you to reflect with compassion rather than regret. If you've had such memories, share your thoughts in the comments. This individual understands you in ways no one else ever has. Even from afar, they can sense your emotions, your struggles, your quiet victories. They consider you unforgettable, a presence that time and distance cannot erase. To them, you are still a rare soul whose magic remains unmatched. Share this message to remind someone they are unforgettable. Even if your life has moved forward with new relationships, the bond you shared in the past still exists in a realm that transcends time and circumstance. It is an ancient tie, an invisible thread that weaves through your spirit, unbroken despite years and changes. The angels remind you that some connections are eternal, meant to survive even when paths diverge. If you've ever felt an invisible bond, leave a comment below. Right now, the life you are living may feel settled, yet it could be just a transitional chapter in the greater story you and this person share. Sometimes what seems final is only a pause in a much larger journey. The spiritual bond between you hasn't disappeared, it has simply shifted form. Share this if you believe some stories aren't over yet. The complexity of your connection cannot be reduced to simple explanations. It is not about infidelity or betrayal, but about navigating life's moral and emotional landscapes with integrity. Respect for current commitments does not erase the power of the past. It only deepens the challenge of understanding what to do with such a bond. If you value integrity and love, tap the subscribe button. Even apart, your lives still brush against each other's. Conversations with mutual friends, passing mentions, and shared memories keep this bond alive. It is as if the universe refuses to let you forget. The angels call this a cosmic connection, one that defies human logic and belongs to a higher order of spiritual truth. Comment dizzy if you believe in cosmic connections. At certain points in life, we are called to missions far bigger than ourselves, missions that align with divine plans. This person may be part of that calling for you. The two of you might be destined to join forces for a purpose beyond personal happiness, perhaps to bring light, healing, or creativity into the world. Share this if you believe love can change the world. As you reflect, remember that the universe has always wrapped you in protection and guidance. You are never alone in these choices. Each thought, each word, and each act of kindness strengthens the invisible network of love and light that surrounds you. Spread that light, for in lifting others, you also lift yourself. Share this message to be a light in someone's life.